That's right. We're getting ready for season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup, and it's a call for entries for the Lagos preliminary schools in Lagos. We are ready. Just come to Channels TV headquarters in Sherry North, pick a form for your school, or go to Subeb office in Maryland, pick the forms, fill the forms, go through the rules and regulations. Very, very important. Go to our website, channelstv.com. The rules and regulations are there. Download it, read the rules and regulations. There's a competition for kids in primary school and must be under the ages of 13. That's the Channels National Kids Cup. It's all about grassroots sports, football development. We're catching them young. So pick up those forms. We're ready for season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup. Let's get on with the show now. Updates, PSG and Chelsea not looking good for the Blues at the moment. Yeah. They allowed PSG to score first, but Diego Costa clapped back. Yeah.
They're still in it. 40 minutes played, so they're still in it. But as it stands, if he hands that way, they're out.
Wow.
PSG scored early, and that's a statement of intent. They're not sitting down. And once that goal came in, you know that a goal won't settle it. Because a lot of people were thinking maybe just one goal will be enough for Chelsea, and that will be it. Now, PSG have condemned them. They have to score. They have to score 2 more goals to win. If they get just one more, maybe penalties. But, I mean, for any PSG fan, this is where, and this is how they want things to be. But if you're a Chelsea fan, I mean, you need more.
You need more. Even go on your knees and start praying now. Very, very important. You also saw the update in the game between Zenit St. Petersburg and Benfica. What a story it was for the Portuguese team. It has been described as a snatch and grab victory for Benfica. It ended 3-1 on aggregate and then 2-1 right there at Zenit St. Petersburg. So Andres Villas-Boas and the fairy tale run
comes to an end.
The UEFA Champions League.
So some people were saying that he hasn't considered a goal in 45 minutes, but that didn't count for anything today.
What a time to consider.
And a lot of people talk about the experience that he had, having coached in Portugal and being on familiar territory, knowing these guys inside out. All of that is stories right now. It's gone.
It's there for Champions League. We'll continue to keep you updated right here at Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Let's come back home now and monitor the progress of football teams. Crucial, busy footballing calendar for Nigeria. The Super Falcons, the Flamingos, the Super Eagles, the Falconets, everyone busy. Under the national under-23 team getting ready for the Olympics. Busy footballing calendar. But let's begin with the ladies. Of course, the ladies said, the rule says ladies first. The Super Falcons, they called 40 players to come. They're getting ready for the African Women's Nations qualifying clash in April. They will play the winner in the game between Senegal and Guinea. They're waiting for that. But the update is that 27 players have already reported to camp, and we're waiting for Coach Flores Omagbemi to start talking to us about assistant coach Anchi Ejines. She says, look, we like what we see, but no automatic shed for any player, be it foreign or home-based. It is by your performance that you will be part of the team. The Super Falcons, Inka, I was telling my colleagues that, look, gone are the days where we'll just close our eyes and say the Super Falcons are going to win. Other African countries are stepping up their game. It means we need to start giving serious attention to this team.
Well, my fear with football, female football in the country is that we're not giving so much attention to it. They will have given to their male counterparts, and that has been one of our challenges when we fight out against our African counterparts. I think it's high time we begin to develop women football also.
That's right.
And it's not going to be the same old story again by the time we go for some of this competition at the African level. And by the time we develop our football, then getting to the world stage, it won't be a problem to us. But the way we're doing it right now, we need to change it and probably, take it closer to the male counterparts, if not up to, their male counterparts. But the problem, again, is just like when we want to bringing in a new coach, we're inviting too many players.
Yeah,
those guys around before the new technical advisor or manager or whatever it's called is in the team. Yeah. They should be able to advise that. Yeah, we've been working with this guy, we've been working with that guy, and not when you
start bringing in new persons. It's okay to encourage, but the number
And I mean, we're not ending, the encouragement will not end tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of time to bring in people, you know, subtract and add and stuff like that. There are plenty of opportunity to do that. But bringing in as much as 40, 35 players, for me, is always too much, and it's just a simple way to distract yourself.
Yeah,
that's right.
I agree. When you do that, you disrupt team balance, and it's always the case. I'm not carried away with what Florence Omagumi and Anne seem to be saying. I appreciate that, but you see, that's what happens when a new coach comes. They read the riot act. Everybody behaves well. Exactly. After a game or two, people change. And so that I would love to listen to them again after a few matches under their belt, and you see this thing, we have to see it as something that continues, not something that starts and stop. And that's why we have all of this. If some coaches had worked with some certain players, you should know the nucleus of the team, and I see no reason, for instance, why you should call. And the problem also with the male and female teams that we have in Nigeria, coaches are put in positions where you expect them to do magic. You don't have any technical support, and when everything fails, we make the coaches the scapegoat. And I'm saying here that, look, you need to support these coaches, by having a sound, technical department. That's right. Provide information, provide a whole lot of things that is needed, and you don't expect the coach to do everything. I remember the words of Carlos Alberto, the Brazilian that coached South Africa at one point. He said, I'm not going to be the one to tell a striker what to do. That's right. When he's standing in front of the goalkeeper. That's right. Should have taught him that when, probably at age 6 when he starts. All of those little things, technical details, little details here and there. All in all, what I'm just saying is that we need to have a structure. Yeah. It's beyond appointing coaches, actually.
We have seen 9 editions of the African Women Championships, and the Super Falcons of Nigeria, they have won that competition 7. A record 7 times. So it means they are indeed a powerhouse in women's football in Africa. But not qualifying for the Olympics, and some recent results that we've been seeing shows that it's time to start giving proper attention towards developing women's football in the country. Let's join the discussion. Let's bring into that also. What are the ways you think we can develop women's football in Nigeria? On Twitter, we're channels_sports. Inca, let's go on with the show now. Kwara United, we saw them do some good things last season. I wasn't expecting them to drop, but they did. What's going on with the club now?
Well, it has happened. It has happened. You have to move forward, and we're preparing for live at the Nigerian National League. So much programs have taken place between